Amidst the uproar at UCLA, a video emerged on Twitter purportedly showing hundreds of American students embracing Islam. What's the significance of this? Why is it happening, and should Christians feel concerned? My introduction to this came from a PBD Podcast snippet where one of the hosts mentioned a group of protesters suggesting hundreds of students converting to Islam and engaging in Islamic rituals right there on the campus lawn.
A bunch of protesters that were hundreds of students converting to Islam and participating in an Islamic call to prayer at UCLA on the lawn. I sent it to Rob. Oil London posted this.
This is what? This is now?
This is yesterday.
London?
This is yesterday.
London?
Yeah.
Oil London's a big oil.
He loves oils.
Is that like?
Oh, there's white people in there. There's people that, by the way, don't even know how to wear the freaking hijab.
You guys not, sorry.
Look, they're telling them not to record.
Not what?
I'm sorry.
Look, the white people just sitting there. They have no idea what's going on.
What is this?
Sure.
Like they're praying?
They're praying.
I don't have a problem with that.
No, but some people.
Go up there, but you're not.
There's some people. But my point was, those aren't just all Muslims praying and calling to God. That's white people that have no idea what they're doing, but they're acting like they're praying and they're freaking converting people.
Yeah.
Upon checking the clip on Twitter, I found it was posted by Ali London, a former transracial influencer who previously identified as Korean. Ali captioned the video claiming hundreds of American students were converting to Islam and joining in an Islamic call to prayer at UCLA. Predictably, the comments on the video varied. Some expressed concerns about women attempting to assimilate into Middle Eastern countries, while others warned about the consequences of apostasy in Islam.
Sure.
One comment with nearly 5,000 likes captured the apprehension felt by many, suggesting that if this scene doesn't disturb you, you don't care about America. This is brainwashing 101. This madness has got to stop. The implication of this video is that individuals are swiftly converting to Islam, possibly due to the anti-Israel protests and other factors. But here's why I'm personally not concerned at all. When I first watched this video, I was immediately skeptical. My initial reaction was that in Islam, conversion typically involves reciting the Shahada, which wasn't evident in the clip. To me, it appeared more like a regular Islamic prayer gathering. Additionally, the podcast co-host claimed that hundreds of white students were converting, but from what I observed, most individuals in the clip had dark hair and didn't appear obviously white. So to me, it doesn't appear as if people are converting. Rather, it seems like a prayer gathering for Muslim students already practicing Islam. But even if Ali and others are correct, and hundreds of American students are indeed converting to Islam, some see this as competition, including PBD.
You know what I would say? Here's what I would say. Christians, why don't you go pray as well?
Oh yeah, you'll never see them.
Christian, why don't you go do it?
Nope.
Why don't you go on campus and pray? So what? This to me is an element of competition. They're simply out praying you 5 times to 1. They're out praying you like you wouldn't believe. I don't have a problem with this.
Yeah,
everything that ever becomes big, that does well, they are better at rituals, they're better at traditions, they're better at those things, whether it's last names, companies, religions, cultures, all of that.
To me, it's not about competition. I suspect many of these students lack deep knowledge about the conflict and the reasons behind the protests, let alone why they might be considering conversion to Islam. If they are genuinely converting, is it because they believe in the core tenets of Islam, such as the belief in Allah and Muhammad as his messenger? Or is it driven by a desire to align with the anti-Israel sentiment prevalent in these protests? Once again, even if the video portrayed what some claim, it doesn't sway my perspective. What matters is what people are drawn to and why. I'm not interested in people converting to a movement or cause and labeling it as Christianity. Christianity isn't about aligning with a social or political movement. It's about finding salvation and fostering a relationship with God. If individuals are converting to Christianity due to the conflict, do they truly understand the concept of sin and salvation? I have doubts. Therefore, even if these conversions were genuine, I'm not troubled. Eventually, these individuals may realize that their understanding of Islam doesn't align with their expectations. Another significant aspect is the vast difference between Islam and Christianity, often overlooked by many.